I'm pressing record, and I am going to finish these readings, gosh darn it, even though they've driven me to drink. Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. A badass bitch reading for this one. See what we got? Ugh. Other than very pretty cards, the badass bitch says, stop. Stop, in all capitals. Stop making excuses and just start the fucking thing. I did. I am. I'm doing. Yeah, it's the end of the day. I'm sorry, pile 3. I'm a little disheveled. All right. So, we started the fucking thing. Now we're going to finish it. And this I am very excited for because it is a beautiful deck that is Discover the Voice of Your Heart, Uncover the Hidden Truth. Soul Symphony card deck. So this is a little twin flame, a little single stuff, relationships, those kind of things with the Amethyst Pyramid. All right. Oh, thank you to the Romance Angels and to the guides, guardians, angels, energetic beings, and the divine for being here all day as I work to figure my shiz out. Alright, these ones are at least long. Alright, so what does this beautiful deck have to tell my beautiful collector? Oh, there's one. Water signs. Oh yeah, it also has a touch of the astrology. As I'm not as friendly with numbers as I am with words, I am not as familiar with astrology as I am with oracle cards. So, oh, that wanted to pop. And, whoop. What else? We're doing, okay. We've got 3 cards now, but we want 4. So please, I might end up doing 4 more of these just because they're so pretty. And I'll be much more organized when I do this next time. So it won't take all day. Sorry. Oh, pop. Oh, uh-oh. Pile 3. What's going on? So, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, you could be this sign, or your beloved, your crush, your person you see at the water cooler at work. Or you could be those signs. This one flipped upside down. What's it? Oh! Pregnancy. So, pregnancy test, entrapment, conceiving, or mother figure. So, any or none of those things could resonate. I always feel like a little collective, go out into the universe when I pull this card, even though it's really pretty. And pregnancy, it also doesn't have to mean a literal pregnancy. It can be the planting of the seed of an idea, the gestation of an idea. Absolutely just the same. It's just like death in tarot doesn't actually mean death. It means end of one thing, beginning of another, transformation. However, the next one is regrets. Blamable, being distant, guilty, feeling ashamed. Well, that's no fun. And if that's the way you feel, just stop and say, you're human. You're gonna make mistakes. We also have the moon in there. I was saying in the extended pile number 2, the new moon reading, or the manifestation readings, start on, I believe, the 17th of February. So if you need to manifest anything to help you, that's the day we're going to start that in the daily readings or daily checkups. We also have triggers. Yeah. So maybe it's the beginning of something that you regret, which could mean a shit ton of things. It doesn't have to mean a literal child. It could mean many other types of pains in the ass. Childhood wounds, flashbacks, ready to explode, caught in the act. This is a very emotional reading. Let's see, how do I support you? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the romance angels first and get a better idea, get some clarification for these cards, because they could be figurative, they could be literal. Okay. First we have heart-to-heart conversations. Oops. I'm not taking all of those. I'll take the first one. Retreat. There's the second one. Reconciliation. Okay. I wanted to pop. Let go of control issues. Interesting. What is this reading about? I don't choose the cards. They just fall out. So, is this two paths? So, underwater signs, we have heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Well, even if it is a heart-to-heart with yourself in the mirror, or a heart-to-heart with someone else, nothing got worse. Usually nothing gets worse after a heart-to-heart conversation. Usually at least has some wiggle room. And right under pregnancy, we have retreat. But in retreat, time to disconnect with the world, we have with someone else here. And this looks more like a honeymoon situation than a pregnancy. So you could need to retreat to have this heart-to-heart conversation with someone, whether it's with you or with yourself. You could need to retreat to replenish, to rest, to deal with any kind of issues that are coming up around childhood, entrapment, conceiving, or anything to do with your mother. I'm going to leave that one for you to decipher. But the next one we have after retreat, we have reconciliation and a definite divine union here. We also have regrets. So maybe if the heart-to-heart conversation can be about regrets, then a reconciliation is possible. So, yay. And for under triggers, this might be about the inner child. And sometimes when you want some things, childhood wounds. Some of these cards have spelling mistakes on them. I think it means childhood wounds. And dealing with childhood wounds, like why we are the way we are because of our experiences in childhood, we all have to deal with that, and particularly when we are getting into a relationship, because those kind of triggers change what happens in conversations in a relationship. And just as I'm talking, I don't know if you can see, but just as I'm talking, the beautiful sunset is descending over the Toronto skyline. So, oh, look at the light. That's gorgeous. Yeah, a lot can be illuminated when we are looking into our childhood triggers. So, when you're going into a relationship, those triggers are there for a reason, because of abuse, because of neglect, abandonment, any kind of control issues that happened in childhood. They are going to come up when you are in a relationship with someone else, because you're getting to know one another and you're going to trigger each other. And the only way that you can deal with those triggers is to talk about them and hopefully create a non-judgmental space where you're ready to listen to each other to work through those triggers. And you just both have to be aware of them, and you both have to be willing to do the work. So this looks like a relationship that's already on the go. It's just things are surfacing. And yeah, I do want to do another 4 cards, but which ones do I want to use? That? Okay. We're going to try and see what comes. I'm just going with the flow. Okay. Okay. All right, this is good. I'll see, I can see the second card, but not the first. So, oh, interesting. Okay, we got some more confirmations. And if anything I say triggers you to know that you're getting a confirmation during this reading, let me know, because it's great to know that it's resonating with someone particularly, where they can say, oh, yep, that's me. You must be talking about me. Oop. Okay. Oh, we got 2 cards. I'll take this one. Well, let's see what this was. Unsatisfied. Well, we're putting unsatisfied back. So the first one is around spring. Okay. So we're having a heart-to-heart discussion. We're retreating. We're letting control. Oh, I don't think I showed you this card. The last Romance Angels card is letting go of control issues. So where it's allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you don't have to force it. You don't have to push so hard you're pushing to the point of discomfort. I mean, conflict is never comfortable, and heart-to-heart conversations are hard, but there's hard and there's like apocalyptic. So don't push to the point of apocalypse. Let go of control issues, which could be part of the issue. Okay, so around spring. This is a nice reconciliation, because after that we have visit. So around spring, a visit, an unexpected visit, a phone call, a knock, or riding by house. I don't know, maybe they do cosplay. And then the other one is earth sign. So the other partner could also be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And if it's them that's taking a long time to come around, Capricorn is definitely a stubborn one. But once they're there, because perhaps they arrive with a gift. After all that stubbornness. Date, letting you know, surprise, or thinking of you. Okay, so they would have had to think about how to approach you after a separation or after a period of work. So that's quite nice. So even though there's regrets, you're dealing with triggers, you're dealing with control issues, maybe surprises that have come along that you're not quite sure how to deal with, it's going to be okay. So give yourself until spring, and this will all, everything that needs to shift will wash out. So now, I'm still looking for a number so I can decide what poem to read you, but I'm going to use the Rumi deck, Invitation to the Heart of the Divine, which is just as beautiful as these cards, and like these cards just as much about the image as the message. Just like that gift card, like it almost, that pattern, it looks like a bow in a box, but it could also be a butterfly, and butterfly is the totem of great sweeping change. Okay, one more. Okay, what does Rumi have to say? We need some encouragement, something to, oop, this one fell out for sure. Hey, that looks like Saturn almost. If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. Okay. Oh, one flipped. That's cool. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, got another flipper. I like that one. Hi, one more. Please and thank you. Sometimes they take a while to decide. I mean, to be fair, this is a great deck. One of my favorite. Oh, I watch definitely oracle card readers and tarot readers, and sometimes I think that is the card I love, and this is a card that reminds me of the reader that I watch that introduced me to these cards. Okay, numero uno. Ooh, nice. Look at that moon. Meet me for manifestation, February 17th. The impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet, the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has boundless access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. And that's an interesting concept. I remember my Reiki master, the one who trained me, we were doing meditation, and I was talking about bringing in the divine to kind of surround me, to, protect me with energy. And she said, You don't have to reach for the divine and pull it in. You have a spark of the divine in you, and all you have to do is just bring it out. You have access to the divine whenever you want it. And that is the impossible made possible. You have the divine spark, so remember that. And you don't have to struggle finding that part of yourself. And then we have, a new gown. Shopping trip? Let's see. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed on my shoulders. You are stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honored. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into drama or power games. You are worth so much more than that. Be in the dignity of your heart. It is your divine purpose that urges you forward. Trust in what is unfolding. So, you're on the right path. Even if you're at the part where you're experiencing regrets and triggers, you're still on the right path, even if it doesn't seem so. Because once you take the steps for those conversations, for the retreat and the reflection to happen, it will lead to the reconciliation and the letting go of the control issues, which is surrendering. The key is to surrender. So that will directly lead you to the divine timing of the spring and whatever is going to happen at that point. Let's see. Oh yeah, we pulled this one. And this is a white gown, which is interesting. Clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. Okay, we have a number, which is what I was looking for. And before, I looked in Pablo Neruda's poems, but this time I'm going to look in How to Love Thich Nhat Hanh. I'll do a link to him because I just don't know. I know he is from Asia, but I need to know more about him. So, 17. I know we got 7, but that just opened. What's 7? Yeah, there is no 7. There's an 8. No, it's this one. Loving kindness. The first element of true love is loving kindness. The essence of loving kindness is being able to offer happiness. You can be the sunshine for another person. You can't offer happiness until you have it for yourself. So build a home inside by accepting yourself and learning to love and heal yourself. Learn how to practice mindfulness in such a way that you can create moments of happiness and joy for your own nourishment. Then you have something to offer the other person. And that it goes right back to the theory of twin flames and divine timing, soulmates, where you do the work on yourself first. You find peace first, and then you find someone who can add to your peace, not take away. You have something that you are passionate about, that you are successful at, that you have achieved wonderful things so that you have something to offer the other person. All right, let's see. Wash it 7 times. In the darkness of the cosmic void, the soul seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and understood. It must happen in the cover of darkness. This is the way of nature. Yes, and it must be honored. Clear the pain from your heart. Your tears are the sacred waters that will ensure your soul shall thrive. A new phase is imminent. Okay, so, and we have water signs. So, cry when you need to cry. Feel your feelings. You know, if they stay inside, they just get heavier and more complicated and harder to extract. So, yeah, looking at all the things that we found going along here, that makes sense. And then, once you've gone inside, I like the way that they talked about the seed and the cauldron. When I was doing Walking Your Priestess Presence with a UK priestess, she talked about the sacred womb or the chalice. And we would do a meditation to go inside our body, to go to the place where we would root ourselves in the cauldron of silence. And that is where we would become. We would transform. And then we would rise again. And the reason I say that is because the next card is Sacred Phoenix Heart. Reason says there is no way out. Love says there is a way. I have traveled it many times. You know, that's a good point. This whole love thing, you're not the only one who's done it. Many, many people have gone to the heart of themselves, have gone to their cauldron of silence, worked on themselves, and come out better for it. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically, or you are in deepest despair because you have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge or any cause. Love says there is always another way. And you know what? We go back to water signs. It's like water always finds the lowest level. It always finds a way. So go with the flow. Love is like water. This is a very in tune reading. So it's all about getting in tune with yourself, finding what it is that needs to be let go, finding the things that you need to let go of, getting rid of them, and understanding when you find peace with that, understanding the gift that comes with it. So the gift literally could be the gift of the growth that happens because of the work that you've done, which unlocks the visit, and we have a doorway, which unlocks the door to the beautiful things that come after. So that was all the cards that I wanted to do today, the reading that I wanted to do today, and I want to thank you so much for sticking with me. If you've gone to pile 1, 2, or oh my goodness, if you've stuck around for 3, thank you very, very much. I am a work in progress. And that's okay, because I always feel like I'm a work in progress, because sometimes I shoot forward and I know I've achieved something. And I am going to drink my glass of wine. I'm going to say Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I hope you join me for the next moon cycle of manifestation in my daily check-ins. And if there are questions that you have, if there are ideas of readings that you want, please put them in the comments section. I'm going to do a bit of a poll at some point to see if people have any requests. And if you would like a personal reading, if none of these readings resonated with you, 100%, please contact me at energyhealingoracle555@gmail.com, and we can have communication, and I can set up a personal reading for you, which obviously will have much more to do with you on the whole, as these collective readings are. But again, I thank you very much for your patience, and if anything resonated here for you, or you think it would resonate for someone you know, please feel free to like and subscribe and share and get the word out about the wonderful messages of spirit that I'm having a wonderful time channeling. All right, take care. Bye.